Now live, this is CBS 4 News at 5.
I knew, I was bit, by something, immediately. I knew it was either barracuda or shark.
She was right. A Florida teenager sharing her story tonight of survival after a shark attacked her. This 19-year-old was swimming in the waters off of the Florida Keys when the shark bit her.
Now, this happened in Isla Morada. She was first rushed to Mariners Hospital in the Keys, but tonight she's at Baptist Hospital undergoing surgery. CBS 4's David Sutter joins us live from there, where he spoke to the victim. David.
Yeah, we just got done talking with hospital staff. This young lady going into surgery right now. She's on vacation from Jacksonville when things suddenly went wrong.
I did not see it. I didn't know what happened. I didn't know if I had gotten hit by a propeller from a boat or what it was.
Ashley Silverman speaking with us just moments before heading into surgery for an apparent shark bite. The 19-year-old diving into the water near a dock in Isla Morada when...
And I just felt my bone. I saw my bone. There was pieces of my flesh in the water, muscles were oozing out. It was really gross.
Silverman's boyfriend jumped into the water and pulled her out, minus much of her right forearm. Doctors believe a bull shark got a hold of her.
The reason that we think it's a shark is because sharks' teeth face inward. So when a shark bites and a shark doesn't let go and wiggles his head, or the person tries to pull away from the shark, usually that tissue just gets ripped right out of the patient. And that's exactly what happened in this case.
Doctors expect to work on Silverman for up to 12 hours, restoring nerves and blood vessels.
If the surgery goes well and she's motivated with her rehabilitation and she gets the appropriate emotional support, she has the possibility to have a very good prognosis. But it is a severe injury.
As for whether Ashley will go back in the water...
Maybe in salt water?
Maybe in the Keys, yeah, right. As long as I can see where I'm swimming and see what's in the water, I don't know. I'm going to go back.
I don't know if I would go back in that water either. Judging by the gash on her arm right about this area, we're being told that this shark was about 10 to 15 feet long. Doctors are saying they're surprised she didn't lose her entire arm. We're live here in Kendall. David Sutter, CBS 4 News.
Right now at 11, a woman sits in a South Florida hospital tonight after nearly losing an arm to a shark. That woman went for a dip in the water in the Florida Keys.
And the bite wound doctors are working to repair shows she was not bitten by a small shark. CBS 4's David Sutter is live tonight in Isla Morada, where he spoke to the man who helped pull that woman out of the water. Dave.
Yeah, just a short time ago, we found out that this young woman has come out of the surgery. She's in recovery right now. She's visiting from Jacksonville, decided to take a dip in the marina, and that was a dangerous mistake. It is what attracts tourists to the Florida Keys year-round, the water. And seconds after Ashley Silverman dove in at Bud & Mary's Marina in Isla Morada, she found herself under attack.
I did not see it. I didn't know what happened. I didn't know if I had gotten hit by a propeller from a boat or what it was.
The shark taking a chunk out of Silverman's right forearm.
I just felt my bone. I saw my bone. There was pieces of my flesh in the water, muscles were oozing out. It was really gross.
It was just horrible. I mean, it's just out of a movie. It was horrible.
Captain Brian Sutton rushed in with Silverman's boyfriend and pulled her out. He noted that fish, including these tarpon, a shark favorite, dine here every night on charter boat scraps.
You can't be jumping in here.
None of us can really remember anybody being bit by a shark anywhere. I've been here 29 years and fishing here 39. We've never had an incident like this.
Judging by the bite, doctors believe the shark is about 10 to 15 feet long.
The fact that she still has her arm attached and that just a chunk of the arm is missing is very lucky for her.
Doctors working through the night restoring nerves and blood vessels. With time, they believe she will recover. As for whether Ashley will go back in the water...
Maybe in salt water?
Maybe in the Keys, yeah, right. As long as I can see where I'm swimming and see what's in the water, I don't know. I'm going to go back into the water.
I'm not sure I would go in the water. This is what a shark would look like, 10 to 15 feet long, actually twice the size of this fish. This is creating quite a stir here in the Keys. In fact, the Tourist Development Council actually put out a memo today talking about the odds of being bitten by a shark, 1 in 11.5 million. We're live in the Keys tonight. David Sutta, CBS 4 News Tonight.
Wow, thanks so much, David. But still, some things you should keep in mind. Never swim in a fishing area, and some other things you can do to avoid becoming a shark victim. Don't swim at night, dawn, or dusk. Many sharks are most active then. Don't enter the water if you have a cut that might be bleeding. Sharks can smell and taste blood and trace it back to the source. Don't wear shiny jewelry. The reflected light can look like shiny fish scales. Avoid an uneven tan and brightly colored clothing because sharks see contrast particularly well.